Hello, my name is Nakia. Welcome to my channel. Thank you for tuning in. I am going to be doing a reading tonight. This is for the chosen ones. I have tapped into your energy. Okay, this is a timeless reading, meaning when you click on the video, there's a 99.9% chance that you were led by the spirit to click on the video because there's a message for you. Now, sometimes the message may resonate with you in your current life situation or timeline, or it may resonate with you in past tense. Now, I don't expect it to resonate with you on future tense because you haven't walked through that yet. With that being said, I do read in past, present, and future tense. When I do read, I try to clarify whether or not it is what tense it's in. Also, sometimes I can get a little rowdy as far as my voice and as far as the words that I use. It's because when I receive messages from my spirit team, I repeat it exactly how I hear it. Now, also, from this point on, I was told to go more in depth when it comes to your readings, chosen ones, because I feel like you're in a state of spiritual elevation. So I was told to give things in little chunks or summaries and explain certain concepts along the way. Now, I grew up Christian. I was raised Christian. I'm not Christian anymore. Okay? If that bothers you, you may want to click off. Do I believe Christ Jesus was born on this earth? Yes, I do. However, I don't practice no form of religion. I believe in the Most High. I speak to the Most High. I am in communion and in union with the Most High. Therefore, I do not need religion. Now, from this point on, with the Chosen One readings, I may quote scriptures from the Bible and break down the scriptures. I may also decipher metaphors from the Bible. I may also compare stories to your current timeline with stories of the Bible so I can get the message across. And so you can know the scriptures, the true meaning behind the scriptures. Now, I'm not here to preach to you. I'm here to teach you. I'm here to show you how to heal yourself as you go through this chosen one's journey. Now, some of you all may be at different stages. Some of you all may have just got on the frequency of the 144,000. Some of you may be already seasoned in this frequency. So, you already know when I use certain concepts and metaphors, you shouldn't get offended by it. Okay? So, I'm going to go ahead and get right into the reading with that being said. Right now, there are some things that is going on in my energy centers, especially my throat chakra. So I may get a little tongue-tied. My messages may come out backwards, but that's getting worked on. It's because I've been in hermit mode for a very long time. And I'm just getting out of hermit mode because I had to walk in my divine assignment. Now this right here, what I do right here, this is my passion. It's linked to my divine assignment, but it's a part of my passion. It's what I love to do. This is how I connect with the collective and divine feminine, divine masculine energies and help people during their spiritual warfare and help people on their journey, their healing journey, their love journey, as well as their ascension journey. So let's get right into it. So I feel like you're coming into your purpose. You're on a quest right now. You have been given a vision of what you need to do in this lifetime. You've been given a vision of your divine assignment, and I think you are in a quest to walk in that divine assignment and also walk through your journey or walk forth in your journey. Now, there needs to be some tuning, some fine tuning right now. Fine tuning right now. I don't know what aspect of your life that needs to be tuned, but there needs to be some fine tuning. There also needs to be some sound healing. You may want to listen to some sound bowls at this time while you're meditating or when you're going to bed at night. But I showed that you are very intrigued by your divine purpose, or you just got revelation on your divine purpose and you're moving forward. You're moving forward with purity and you're moving forward with light. Okay? And you're moving at a very accelerated rate. I see fast changes in your life right now or in the future. Now, this is the year of the horse. So you may be seeing horses everywhere. Now, you don't necessarily have to see a physical horse. You can see the word horse. You can see a movie with a horse in it. You can see a horse on a billboard. You can see horse on a license plate. But you're seeing that spirit animal. You may want to look that up. And you also may want to look up the meaning of the year of the horse and how it resonates with you and how it resonates on your journey. Now, also, you may have been going through some stages of difficulty. You have went through some things or some stages in your life that was very difficult for you. And you had to walk through that. You had to surrender to that. You had to surrender to endings. You had to surrender to mishaps. You had to surrender to some detours that could have happened in the recent past. Now, by doing that, you obtain some wisdom. You obtain some knowledge, some ancient knowledge. And you have also reclaimed power. You have reclaimed your divine sovereignty. I don't know what's going on with these cards today, but they don't want to act right today. So you have obtained your divine sovereignty. You have reclaimed your power. You know the power that you hold. You know the power that lies within you. We have all been given power and authority over our life, over our reality. We don't answer to no one but the Most High. Remember that. Not only that, right now, if you're in this stage of difficulty, when you go out of this stage or come out of this stage of difficulty, you're going to be releasing a lot of burdens. You're going to be releasing a lot of people that does not fit in with your calling, with your divine assignment, that does not mix well with your energy. You're going to be releasing a lot of people. You're going to be releasing a lot of attachments. And you're going to be releasing whatever that has you bound once you come out of some difficult stage in your life. Now, the number 23, 32, 47, and 26 may be a significance. That doesn't necessarily mean that that's your age. What that means is you may see those numbers in the future. You may see it on a receipt. You may see it at the gas station. Who knows? But those numbers may be coming up in the near future. You're being told to move fearlessly in your divine assignment, in your calling. You're being told to move fearlessly, have no fear, have no doubt, but be of good courage. Yeah, you're removing a lot of things. And not only that, your spirit team behind the scenes, things are being worked out for you. And not only that, obstacles are getting removed out of your way at this time. So if you're in this stage of difficulty, and you feel like things are not going your way right now, it's being worked on behind the scenes. You just have to have a little bit of patience. It takes a while for it to manifest in the physical, in the 3D, but it is being manifested in the spiritual world or the spiritual realm. So, again, you're going to be moving fast, you're going to be accelerating. Here's a horse in this card and a white horse on this card. So you may need to look up the white horse. Maybe the horses of the apocalypse, the white horse. Now, at this time, you're being told to connect with the earth. Connect with the earth. Get out in nature. Take some walks. Walk barefoot in the grass. Talk to a tree. Hold a tree. Touch a tree. Now, if you're at the beginning stages of knowing that you're a chosen one or going on that frequency, you may think, people don't talk about me if I'm talking to a tree or if I'm holding a tree. Who cares what people think? They're not on that frequency. If they ever get on that frequency, they would know that just like we have a heartbeat because we're in our 3D bodies, but we also have a heartbeat in our spiritual bodies. But there is a heartbeat in the trees and in the plants and in the earth. You just have to pay attention and listen. You have to listen and you can hear the earth's heartbeat. So you're being told to connect with the earth, the element of earth. So go out in nature. Take some walks, some long walks. Plant a garden at this time. Buy a plant at this time. Talk to the plant, nourish the plant. But you are being told to connect with nature. Now, let's get some more messages out here. You may also have a spirit animal of the tiger near you, so you may want to look that up. I hate when my cards fall off. There also needs to be some type of form of balance. You need to balance something out, whether that's your divine masculine, divine feminine energy. Now, there's a lot of my readings where balance is coming out. I think you need to balance the energy centers within you right now at this time. You also need to balance out your light and dark duality. And you also need to balance out, again, the divine masculine and divine feminine energy within you. You may also need to balance out your circumstances. And the one main center that you need to, as far as the energy center, is going to be the root chakra at this time. So pay attention to the energy center of the root chakra at this time. You may be feeling pressure or tingling sensations in that lower region of your body. Yeah, duality. That needs to be balanced out. The light and dark, the shadow, the divine feminine, divine masculine energy, and also your energy centers. Now, you may be getting revelations on a lot of things right now. You may be studying something right now, like the occult. You may gravitate towards the color red. And again, it's red in this picture. You need to balance out that root chakra. You need to balance out your root chakra, balance it out, open it up, and center it and balance it out. You may want to do some yoga at this time, or yoga poses that pertains to the root chakra. I feel like you're getting divine revelations on things and you're studying something when it comes to the occult. You're studying something when it comes to the occult. You could be someone that gravitates towards, or you're trying to look up the meaning of life right now at this time, the meaning of life and death, particularly death in particular. What does death mean and why we have to physically die? That could resonate with some and not all. Now, because you have reclaimed your power, you're going to be using your power in the future with the power of the moon to manifest something, to gain control of something, whether that's control over your finances, control of your stability, control of your spiritual gifts. The numbers 40, 36, 4, 8 may resonate with you. You may also roll with wolves, or wolves could be your spirit animal, or you gravitate towards the wolves. You may want to look that up as well. You may be someone that loves the color white or wear a lot of white. I could be talking to the divine masculine chosen ones. The divine masculine chosen ones. Yeah, you're in the process of activating some form of a spiritual gift because you have gone through this process of difficulty, or when you get out of this process of difficulty and release these burdens or release these attachments that are in your life and separate yourself from people, it looks like you're going to be reclaiming your power, and then you're going to activate some spiritual gift. You may have a kundalini awakening as well. So you may end up balancing out all of the chakras. Now, if you already have most of all of your chakras balanced, I'm showing that the root chakra is the one that you need to pay close attention to and that you need to work on. Because when you balance out that chakra and balance out all of your other chakras, you will be having a kundalini awakening. You could be someone that gravitates towards yellow, the color yellow. And not only that, you may have some type of yellow aura. Especially as it pertains to the crown. I know a lot of pictures that you guys see of Christ Jesus. You see that there's a light, a halo of light. And that's what I see for you, divine masculine. So you may be activating that in the future once you do the Kundalini awakening. Now, also, there needs to be some form of a purification process that you have to go through, whether that is purifying your body, purifying your mind, or purifying your soul. You may also go through some type of phoenix rising. So look that up as well, the phoenix, and the process that the phoenix has to go through. That could be your next journey that you're going to go through. As far as your path is concerned, you need to go through a phoenix rising. You have to rise from the ashes and be rebirthed that way. So the healing process that you're going through, or the process that you're going through, is of the element of fire. You could also be an earth angel as well. So divine masculine chosen one / earth angel is who I'm talking to. So that group of people that resonate on that frequency or resonate with that, these are the ones I'm talking to. And then once you do this, or once you go through this process, what's going to happen is it's almost like you are going to feel your wings, because you're an earth angel. So you're going to be able to feel your wings, your energetic wings, and you're going to radiate light. So a lot of people is going to be telling you, you look different, you're glowing. That's because you will be glowing. You will be glowing. I show that you're going to activate your light. You're going to activate the light within you. Not only that, you're being told to go with the flow of this process, because the purification process that you're going through is going through fire. And I know everyone in this lifetime has touched fire before or got burned before. It's not a good feeling. It hurts. It truly does. So that's the process that you're going to be going through, and you're being told to go with the flow when it comes to this process. You're being told also to guard your heart at this time. So if you may have some new people coming into your life or a love interest in this life, I don't know why I say in this life again. My throat chakra is being worked on, but a love interest may be coming towards you at this time. You're being told to guard your heart because it might be someone that's going to detour you or lead you astray. So you want to test the spirit by the spirit when this new person comes into your life. You want to make sure that this person is a divine feminine woman, and if this person is of divine light, there may be also a period in time once you activate your spiritual gifts and activate that soul chakra. See, I don't know why my messages don't want to come out, but I'm gonna push through it anyway, because I feel like all today, as I've been doing my readings, like something is trying to keep me from bringing out the messages, but I'm gonna keep pressing forward. So you're gonna be, once you go through let me start from the beginning, okay? You're going to go through a period of difficulty where it may mess with your stability. You're going to have to balance out your chakras, especially the root chakra. You're going to have to balance out your energy centers. And when you balance out your energy centers, you're going to have a Kundalini awakening. And that's when you're going to reclaim your power. Once you reclaim your power, you're going to activate that power and activate that light within you. And once you do that, at that point, your soul chakra is going to be activated. Okay, and then you're going to be in a state of mind or the frequency of receiving. That's when a counterfeit person is going to try to come into your energy to distract you, to detour you. You're being told to guard your heart. You're actually being told to join your soul tribe, your soul group, who your soul resonates with. Not who your 3D body resonates with, but your soul tribe, your 3D soul tribe, and be at unity with them because they're going through the same timeline that you're going through. The number 14 or 47 may be of significance for you, but they're going through the same things that you're going through right now in life. And that's why you're being told to let not any love situations distract you. And don't even let your circumstances at this time distract you. Because that's all an illusion, that's all a distraction to detour you off your path. Because where you're headed, you're activating your light. And then you're going to be in a place where you're going to be receiving. The floodgates of heaven is going to open up for you. River of Blessings is on this card. That's the name of this card. And that's after you release burdens. That's after you release attachments. That's after you release constraints and go through this period of difficulty. So it's only temporary. So if you're going through it right now, just know that it's only for a moment. Only for a moment. Now, these cards are very thick cards. I'm going to pull a few messages from these cards. Okay. Okay. So, again, you're going to be on a frequency of receiving. This card says receiving. You're going to be receiving an overflow of abundance, prosperity, whatever that means to you. You're going to be receiving. You're also going to be receiving some spiritual downloads. You're going to be receiving some spiritual downloads. You may end up having an idea on something, and it's pertaining to your stability. Your root chakra, once you activate the root chakra and balance out your root chakra, you're going to come up with some idea, some golden idea that's going to help you along your path and help you along the way. Now, this is going to be an idea that's going to be out of the ordinary. It's going to be very unique, very authentic, something that cannot be duplicated. But you're going to come up with this idea after a certain period of time where you have difficulty. And to get out of this state of difficulty or this period of difficulty, you're going to have to go through the Phoenix Rising and release a lot of things. You're going to have to let go of a lot of things, whether that's person, place, or things. You're going to have to let go and release them. Release all attachments. Maybe seeing a lot of buttons right now, whether that's in a physical sense, whether that's in a movie. You may also see, what's that, The Curious Case of Benjamin Buttons? I think that's the name of the movie. No, I don't own the rights to that. The number 14, 27, 45, and 16 may be of significance to you. So yeah, you're going to be in an energy where you're going to be receiving a lot of spiritual downloads, receiving a lot of messages, receiving prosperity and abundance, receiving things from the spirit. So Pandora's box is going to be open. Now look up the story of Pandora's box. Now this say Pandora's gift. This doesn't say Pandora's box. There's different analogies when it comes to Pandora's box, but this says Pandora's gifts. So you're going to receive a gift, some form of a gift. Now, once you go through this transformation, and you could be seeing a lot of butterflies, once you go through this transformation, again, your energy centers are going to light up. You may gravitate towards the color red or the color orange. You may need to also work on your sacral chakra as well. Now, at this time, whatever your heart's desire is, there's a reason why it's your heart's desire. There's a reason why it's your soul's desire, because you've already have it in the spirit. It's just taking a while for you to receive it in the physical. So, with that being said, you could be going through some form of a cycle. You can be going through some form of a cycle. You may see a lot of circles at this time. A lot of circles at this time. You're being told to look at cycles that have happened to you or that you have gone through in this lifetime. You could be ending a cycle. Once you end this difficulty stage in your life, you're going to be ending some form of a cycle. It could have something to do with your stability. Yeah. You may also speak in the spirit. And when I talk about speak in the spirit, light language. You may be someone that understands light language, or you're going to be able to understand light language in the future. You're going to be able to communicate through light language, or you may gravitate towards the wisdom of Enoch, or have been looking into Enoch. That could be something that you're studying. And if you're not studying the book of Enoch, you may want to start doing that, is what I'm being told. Yeah. So any mask that you've been wearing is going to fall off. You're going to remove them and you're going to be authentic. And again, because you're being authentic and because you're surrendering to this process, you're going to get some type of bright idea, or you're going to be given some type of golden idea that is going to be beyond the normal. Beyond the normal. something very unique, something very different, and it's going to help you as far as your stability for the rest of this lifetime. So whatever you're going to manifest in the future is something that's going to give you financial freedom, where you're not going to have to worry about going through this difficult stage in your life ever again in this lifetime. Yeah. So a lot of things are going on with you right now, divine masculine chosen one. These cards are thick too, so bear with me. You're being told to treat your body well. You may want to go ahead and get like some form of a massage or some type of Reiki healing at this time, or a Reiki session at this time. So you're being told to treat your body well. You're being told to start exercising, get a massage, also meditate more. You need to become more in tune with your body, appreciate your body, get in shape, and also relax the body, because the body really do have something to do with our energy centers as well, and how we operate in the 3D. So you're being told to treat yourself well. Watch what you eat, watch what you put into your body, watch who you allow to have access to your body as well. So yeah, there needs to be some form of a massage, meditation, exercise. Also, you may be going through a stage in life where you are remembering who you are, what your divine assignment is, what your divine purpose is. You may be questioning your belief system right now. You may have grown up in religion and you're choosing to walk away from religion. So this may be the beginning stages of you coming into the realization that you are a chosen one, that you are a divine masculine, that you are an earth angel, and that you are meant to go down this path and do something that is out of this world and that is not of this world. You may have the spirit animal of the grizzly bear near you at this time. You need to look that up. You're being told to have courage when you do come out with this idea, or if you're thinking about coming out with an idea, you need to have courage that everything is going to work out. You need to be fearless in your approach, fearless in the way that you speak. Yeah. Have courage card came out. Your ancestors is with you. They're backing you up. They're with you. They're leading you and guiding you. You may be a spiritual warrior, or you come from a bloodline who were spiritual warriors. They were very skilled in spiritual warfare. Very skilled at spiritual warfare. And that could be the reason why you're going through this difficult stage in life right now, because you are being equipped for battle, spiritual battle, physical battle. You're being equipped to know how to handle battles, and also how to maneuver around certain situations to prevent battles and wars in the spirit and also in the physical. Now, when it comes to spiritual warfare, many people want to compare it to what? Physical war, but that's not really how it goes. Physical warfare was created to keep you from realizing who you are and to walk down your path. So you're going to be someone that's going to eventually one day become very skilled at being a spiritual warrior and being able to see the tactics of the enemy before they even come your way. You're going to be able to maneuver around certain situations, certain circumstances, and you're going to be able to see it before it comes. You're going to be able to feel it in the spirit before it comes. So you're going to connect with your ancestors and your bloodline who were also spiritual warriors, and they're going to guide you and show you. They're going to start giving you messages in your dreams. They're going to start giving you messages in a 3D, whether that be through angel numbers or whether that be through billboards, music. They're going to speak to you through music. You're being told to find your voice. You're going to be someone that is going to use your voice. When you finally walk into your divine assignment, you're going to be someone that is going to use your voice. You're going to express yourself in a very authentic way. You could also be a singer, or you have a great voice. That could have been something that you wanted to do in this lifetime, or you listen to a lot of music. Now, whatever you're going through right now, this process that you're going through is meant for you to share this experience. So I show that you're going to be sharing this experience, and you also are a spiritual teacher. So you're going to be sharing this experience that you're going through. You're also going to be instructing people on how to be equipped for battle when it comes to spiritual warfare. So you're going to educate people on a lot of things. You may end up gravitating towards like group home for boys, helping troubled teenagers, troubled boys that have gone through a lot of things in life, because that resonates with you. So you're going to be a spiritual teacher that is going to teach youth, younger people, concepts about life. And if they are open, concepts on spiritual awakening and concepts on spiritual warfare. So again, you need to get out into nature. You need to connect with the Mother Earth, especially if you're thinking about stability and balancing out your root chakra. You need to connect with Mother Earth. You need to buy a plant. I don't know if men like plants, but buy a plant. Plant a garden. You need to get out with nature. You may be seeing a lot of butterflies at this time. Fairies and elves may be gravitating towards you at this time. You may live near the mountains or somewhere near mountains. Now, you may experience an outburst of emotions in the near future, whether that comes out through aggression or whether that comes out through an outpouring as far as crying. Yeah, men cry. Real men cry. So they hurt too. They have pain too. So you may be experiencing that in the near future. So let me take out my chosen ones deck. I'm going to get a few more cards, and then I'm going to close out this message. Yeah. Okay. So once you go through this period where you're going through the Phoenix rising and you're balancing out your root chakra, and then you're going to work on your stability and have this bright idea, you're going to have to create some form of a divine plan, a divine strategy, or formulate your idea and make it into reality. So there's going to have to be a blueprint to whatever it is that you are going to create. And you're going to have to do it step by step. You may be given divine guidance on how to do this or how to carry out this bright idea through your spirit team. Just like Solomon was given the plans to create the temple that housed the Ark of the Covenant. You're going to be given divine guidance and divine revelation on how to carry this idea out. So there's going to be a lot of planning. You're going to have to use your discernment on this too, as far as how you want to bring it out, how you want to come about it. And your voice is going to play a very important part once it does come out, and once you do come out with this bright idea in the 3D. Your voice is what's going to I'm getting put the icing on the cake. So you're going through some form of ascension after this. You may be working on some form of a self-mastery while you go through this period of fire. So I show that you're going through multiple things at this time, multiple transitions, multiple processes at this time. Not only are you going through the fire with the phoenix rising, but you're also going through a form of earth. So two elements that are you're meant to master. You're meant to master your stability and be able to control your desires, whether that's passionate desires or whatever desire means to you. You're meant to control that and use that and use your energy, your sacral energy, your solar plexus energy to create. So those are the three energy centers that you need to be focused on at this time. The solar plexus that houses our confidence and our vitality. The sacral chakra that houses our creativity. And the root chakra, our stability. So those are the things that you need to focus on and work on after you come through or come out of this place of difficulty. And you could be working on that right now or feeling energy right now. Now, in this picture, as you can see, this person is going up the ladder. They're going up some steps, okay? And then they're meeting light. Once you go out of this period or out of these transitions with the fire and the earth element, at that point, you're going to be able to do the Kundalini awakening and also light up the soul chakra and become one with the sun. Now, again, you're a spiritual warrior. You come from a spiritual warrior bloodline. So you need to look up the armor of the Most High. And you need to start perfecting the armor. Okay? Perfecting faith. The shield of faith. What does faith mean to you? How do you apply that in your life? How do you apply that in your circumstances? How do you apply that when it comes for your vision for the future? Sword, sword of truth. How are you going to speak your truth when it comes to your life, when it comes to your future projects? You need to boldly speak the truth and be fearless and be of courage when you do speak this truth because you're an earth angel. Chosen one, divine masculine earth angel. So look up the armor of God, the armor of the Most High, the spiritual meaning of them, and start to apply them to your life and what you want for your life and what you want out of life. Okay, so if this message resonates with you, please hit the thumbs up. If you like the way I read, please hit the thumbs up. If this message does not resonate with you, it hasn't happened yet. It hasn't. If you're a chosen one and you resonate with the frequency of the chosen one, the 144,000 frequency, you're going to go through this. There needs to be a form of a self-mastery. You have to go through all of this to obtain self-mastery, the keys of self-mastery. So I don't expect it to resonate with you now. Not everything is going to resonate with you now. But this is something that is going to happen in the future. And as you can see, this is a wing, two wings, earth angel. And this is a key. You're on the path towards self-mastery, sir. You sure are. You're on the path towards self-mastery. Self-mastery. So, yeah, that's what it is. That's exactly what you're going through. So, yeah, that's all I have for you today. Remember this video, because even if you're not walking through this right now, it will happen in the future. I guarantee you. It's going to happen. It's going to happen in the future. Yep.